Spock.com is a people search engine which launched in 2007 that organizes information all about people. Joining us today to talk about this is founder Bhatti, and welcome, Jay.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, first off, why on earth do we need another search engine? I'm sure you hear this all the time. We've already got Google, we have Yahoo. Why Spock?
Well, one of the things about people search is that it happens all over the place on the web, not just search engines. It happens on social networks, it happens on content sites where you might be looking for celebrity information, the latest news about a celebrity. It happens on people finder type sites out there. So people search is actually quite fragmented, and search for people on a Google is only a small fraction of the market, and we really wanted to become the central place where you come first to do your searches for people, whether it's celebrity and normal people. And the other thing is that people search is quite different than general web document search like Google, so there's a lot of unique things about our search that are quite different than what you would get with a normal Google result.
So a Google result sort of casts a wide net. I get sort of anything and everything. With Spock, I've played around with it. You get sort of something different. Tell our users about that.
Sure. So one of the things is, like, when you're searching for a person, first thing is you want to see some pictures about them. So we make sure that we try to show you some pictures about the person, and then the other thing that you care about is that you get the right person. So you're like, hey, I want the John Smith who went to my high school and not the other 30,000 John Smiths that are in the US. So our technology really caters to making sure that when you type in John Smith, XYZ high school, that you get the right one that you're looking for, and all the information on that particular result pertains to that John Smith, as opposed to on a general web search engine where they'll just throw all those results together and it's left for you to decide for which one is the right person that you're looking for and which one is another person out there on the web that you might not know.
Now, this is different than a Friendster, like you were saying, a people finder, or even like a Facebook, because these aren't necessarily your friends and neighbors looking for you. These could be employers. Tell us about where sort of people search is in the market right now.
Sure. So, like, people search is a huge category. Like, a lot of people do it every day for celebrity searches on Spock. Half of our people that come and do searches on Spock look for celebrity information, news about celebrities. The other half look at normal people, or like in the business context where they're like recruiters on Spock who are always looking for candidates or looking to get more information about candidates. And there's also just normal people like you and I who are going to Spock to do a reference check on someone, or just learn a little bit more about someone we might have met, or going to meet for some type of activity.
Now, sometimes those searches yield things that are a little unpleasant, some stuff from the past. One thing that's interesting about your site that I found is that you can actually manage what's out there about you. Tell us about that.
Sure. One of the things is, when you're dealing with people information, we know it's very sensitive, and one of the things we really want to do is give people the option to come in and correct information on Spock if they feel it's inaccurately portrayed. So, like, you might have done something 10 years ago on a blog post